What's the last good book you finished, Opportunity? Additionally, how's it going, Opportunity? Again, I know you were here before. God damn it. This is my new, like, I want to have sieges and fun traps fort. Were you here at the start? No, you weren't here at the start of this fort. Just trying to remember. Your name is always the same color, but so that's the same color Morgana uses, so my brain sometimes forgets. Boop-a-doop-boo. Oh, we're close to lots of people. I made sure of that. Temple and a priest, eradicating monsters. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so that goes down, that goes across, that goes down. We'll open up both sides of this for people. For forgotten beasts. This is a different cavern layer, huh? God, I love this beach over here. Did you just go into the water? Where'd she go? Where'd that dwarf go? What the fuck is that? They're using that? No fucking way. We have like spelunker dwarves here. Alright, 119's the hotspot. That's handy to know. Because I do want to get, you know, magma fun going soon. Where was that tunnel I was building? Here. Down across, and then down. And what is it, like 120-ish area over here, maybe? I think over here would be the cave access we'll have. Where was it? There it is. Like, this doesn't need to be where I'm getting my lava. We know what we're doing here. The Strength of the Few. Nice. Halfway through the Chronicles of Amber? Haven't heard of that one. My next book, I think, I was talking about the other day, but I recently learned about a book called Angel Down, which won the Pulitzer Prize and is a horror novel. And horror and Pulitzer don't ever really overlap, so I'm very curious about it. But the premise is, I can't remember if it's World War I or World War II, but during one of the Great Wars, someone shoots an angel down. And the book is written as one long, frenetic run-on sentence. Like, there are no periods. And that just sounds interesting to me. Alright, if we know there's magma right here, with open space above it. Oh, there's a magma pool. Well, that complicates things a little bit, huh? There we go. Trying to get through Moby Dick, but I can tell writers back then were paid by the word. Yeah, some of the older stuff, part of me wants to try and get into at some point. Things that I know of cultural importance, but haven't ever sat down and read. Screwed letters. I believe 129 won't be lava. I believe 129 is... Oh, one of the monster hunters died. I think the very, very bottom floor is like the entryway to the circus. Oh no! Fuck! Gems, shining, bones. Gems, bones. Do we seriously not have bones? There's bones right there. Fuck, I always forget how bones work when it comes to a strange mood. But gems, on the other hand, I don't think we've actually started, you know, cutting gems. So let's cut some gems here. Final release of Book 10, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Dungeon Crawler Carl? It's a Dwarven Child's. Hopefully it's just gems. What's the circus? It's demons. Do, 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 do. Any cut gem. Well, I'm cutting gems for you. The problem is bones. Stockpile. You know, I might be able to help with the bones to a degree, right? A little fighting happening, that's fine. Tanner shop, butcher shop. There's bones in here. There's bones in here. Do do do. All right, remember butchery sucks in the base game. Let's bring up the GUI for auto butcher. Enable auto butcher to change settings. Auto butcher. Auto butcher's enabled. What? Yeah, I'm gonna try and start making parts for them right now. Column show butcherable stock. Plus protect the stock of any target. Negative always makes no sense. Am I doing the butcher wrong? She only rose with non-zero targets. Sort by total stock. Do I need to be like looking at my pasture, maybe? We've had DF hack installed, thank you. It's your sound sense one we don't have installed. That's the one you're thinking of. I used it last time, but I remember this showing me useful information. Like, this doesn't look how I remember it. I remember there being, like, a list of all the animals I had. Draltha, Rutherer. No, I'm not putting them in there. Draltha, Dingo, Giant Rat, Troglodyte. No, thank you. Do. Default butcher settings are usually fine. Does it look like it's working appropriately? Auto Butcher GUI. See, my problem is I don't know what the fuck's happening up here. It's usually has a list of the things. But Auto Butcher is enabled. It's not showing me all the animals. Like, normally I would have, like, cows and whatnot. But I want them to butcher at least one thing right now. Butcher or slaughter, either one. All right, what do we have a lot of in here? We do it from this one. Okay, I have... Let's do one of the male rabbits. Two of the male rabbits. I got 4 bulls here. We'll do one of them. One lady horse. There, that'll at least get some bones for our moody dwarf. Theoretically. Whether or not we could fix our problem, I do not know. Alright, the magma sea got found. I don't think I found that. All the same, now we know where we could try and aim for. Stupid open space. Oh boy. Black diamond, obsidian. It's raw adamantine floor, huh? Under the lava, no less. It's weird that all these announcements are happening, because I don't feel like I'm finding these things. I don't think the people are digging over there. Seven out of 7. Alright, somewhere down here is where we'll try and start doing some, magma work. Resume construction, please. Listen, this is not supposed to be a thoroughfare. This has a very specific purpose. Is anyone currently digging? Clean, self-store, item, sleep, drink. Doesn't seem like you're digging. Let's go ahead and say... Get this done, damn it. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Looking forward to you finishing that. Have a good night, my dude. All right. Tree, life, gems. Oh my god. We're actually out of wood. I didn't think that would ever happen. Tree, life, gems shining. My man. I didn't make enough gems for you. That's on me. That's on me. Cut gems. The amount of rough gems available is 10 or greater. Make me 10 gems. That's why the giant bird attacked you, is when I was cutting down trees at the beginning. Well, you shouldn't be so goddamn sensitive about it. Alright, gems and trees. They're coming, my friend. They're coming. I thought I got you bones! One giant olm bone. What floor is the fucking kitchen on? I keep forgetting. Stray bull, nervous tissue. Yeah, let's pause the game. Tan leather, tan hide. No? Yeah, tan hide. The amount of unrotten tannable body parts is greater than 10. You make me 10. Prepare an easy meal. The amount of unrotten prepared meals. The amount of unrotten cookable solid items is more than 10. No, just unrotten cookable items. Make me meals. Some meals, Tana hide. People know to use the still. Farmer's workshop, they know to do whatever. Kitchen, Tanner. Stray bull's been slaughtered. Like, I feel like there's bones enough for you now, right, dude? Maybe after the gems are available, you'll start doing what you need to do. Get a soap maker's workshop in here. Bucket! Wooden buckets. If the amount of empty buckets is less than 10, you make me fucking buckets. MacLeod is still injured. Gems shining. Alright, he's leaving to go get gems or trees, I assume. So currently in here... it's just a lot of finished crafts. Uh-oh. He's gone stark raving mad. Well, alas. Poor guy. Life in this fort really does suck. But that's okay, it'll get better. Build a wall there. Link. Alright, leather's already happening, so that's working out. Let's swing up to the surface. I think I'm gonna let this be where the fish happens. But I think I'm going to send this one into the sun. I don't think we want to still on the surface anymore. Same with the carpenter's workshop up here. Let's disassemble both of them. Make them go bye-bye. Want to kind of consolidate things down below. Hey! There's supposed to be a drawbridge here. When did that go away? I built it! I remember it being here! Look! This was even linked to it! What the fuck? What happened? What? I am not seeing trees coming down up here, guys. Listen, your job is to cut down trees. Let's get going. Your job is tree now. Get to work. Alright, fine. I'll let you link a building. That's important. No, but you're still ready to be named something. Oh yeah, there it is. Boof, Magooch. Let's see here. This lazy bastard. Boop. There you go. There's definitely some scary stuff in the caverns, because people keep dying down there. Thankfully, it's people that are like, I want to come here to fight monsters. It's like, alright, have fun. What if I just do a small one, like, right here? No. I had one, and I liked it, and I don't know why it went away. Build it again. There we go. Trees are coming down finally. We're making logs. We're making logs. People are depressed. We're making logs. So 2 is our trap, our first trap. I was making logs early. Ayo! There's our hospital. Here, I feel like food production should be F3. Boop, 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 boop. So this is where we make food. Let's put a soap maker there. Got all these except for a kern, but we don't need like a full shop for that. We can just like shove that over here. But we have to make one of them first. So we'll start making soap. That's gonna be important. Meals are being made. And people are eating them in the dining hall. Soap. Make soap. Make it from both. If we have less than 10 bars of soap, you make me soap. Press... liquid from fruit? Press liquid from paste? Oil? Oh, well, we'll make a cur. A kern. Make rock quern. Quick lime and lime. Milk of lime. If we got less than 10 thingies of whatever, then you make some. As for Rockern, just make like 4 of them. The best hiding spot in hide and seek you've ever had. Back in college, when we were playing hide and seek, I noticed that one of the grates was loose for one of the industrial bits down in, like, the guts of a building called FPH. And, like, the rules were we were allowed to be anywhere in FPH, which has a lot of classrooms, large lecture halls, and, like, the basements, which connected to, like, offices and stuff in another building. And it was just big enough that I was able to get inside and, like, lift the grate behind me and hold it in place. And no one found me. Like, it was uncomfortable, but, like, I'll never have a better hiding place than that, ever. A million years could pass. Requires liquid container. Are you telling me I'm out of barrels? No, I got empty barrels. Not a lot of them, but there's a few empty barrels in here. I have buckets being made. That's a somewhat low priority at the moment, I think. Giant olms? Are we butchering olms without me noticing? Could slip into the space inside a fold-out couch that was open when the bed was pulled out. Oh, that I knew as a kid. I loved being under the fold-out couch. Or inside the fold-out couch. That was a sleepover staple for me as a kid. You know, now that the access tunnel that we're going to be using to trap monsters is available, I guess in theory we could start destroying the staircases, right? No, we should wait. We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. They get funny and fold up the bed. Have a good night, Opportunity. Sleep well. The mini-map for this particular part of the fort looks like a circuit board coming together. That people already claimed most of these rooms. I want to make sure, like, planters and people working the farm ministry are housed here. I think the military rooms will handle housing for those folk. People that are going to be working these jobs already have bedrooms nearby. Oh, I imagine it was a tantrum that destroyed the drawbridge. That's an intense goddamn tantrum. Imagine we want this one... No, we want that one closed. It's after we drop people in that we then close this one a second time. Or sorry, close this one afterwards, then we open this one. And then when they're in the arena, then we close it. Seeing a lot of stuff that's supposed to be available. Well, Kogan had a strange mood, so I don't think Kogan's coming home. Ba, 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 ba. This is a meal hall. I'll put more tables in here. I want this to be a tavern. And this could be an inn. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. What if for the tavern? Do 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 do. Kind of do it as like a raised roof situation. No, a vaulted platform. Like people will be sitting here and then it slopes up. We'll make the ceiling double high. And then up here will be like dancing and people with instruments. Ba 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 ba. But this will take care of overflow housing, so I don't have to think about it. Mighty Odin, I don't think you've moved from this spot. Oh, it's time. It's time for the next incredibly dangerous job. I'm gonna do this 2 by 2. I think that's the safest way to do it. Until eventually we have made a proper pit. Nice. Ah, we have a ghost. Somebody is fighting. Mark's Dwarf, troglodytes. Just in a hallway? Calm down. Be fun to have some seating up here that looks down over it. Actually, that'd be a fun entryway over here, too. Damn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like it. It's gotta be a hell of a tavern. Boo boo. Migrants arrived. Alright, we're at 49. We're getting there. I think maybe my first military will be housed for this stuff. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, any peasants without jobs here? A woodcutter, potash maker, mower, bone carver, gem setter, a weaver, mason, strand extractor. We don't currently have an animal trainer. I don't think we need 3 of them. Yeah, we just need the 1. I do want to start making potash, but I'm sorry, we'll start fresh there. And 1 planter. All right. No one really has equipment. That's okay. We'll figure this out. This is our crossbow group. We'll start making crossbows and worrying about getting your armor up and running. And you're who? The Emeralds of Mirroring. This is where you sleep. This is where you train. You can store your individually assigned nonsense here. And you can store your squad stuff here. Your schedule is constant training. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extra bed in there for you. A rope reed cup. Good work, buddy. Do, 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 do. All right. Some wooden armor stands. Some wooden weapon racks. You know the drill. If there are less than 10 empty ones, make me 10 more. But that way, we always have people training in this area so they can quickly hit the button and drop people in. Whoop, another dehydrated child, despite having 300 goddamn drinks. Do, 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 do. I'll put archery practice in there. Guess that means any archery targets. The one thing you don't have to build. God damn you, stupid bastards. All right. Dig a channel just one across. This is gonna take 1,000 fucking years. Hateful things. I wish they were smarter about channeling. Guess I could do vertical slices, right? Where'd they run off to? Got an agitated animal out there. Like I queue up work and watch someone do it on the cameras. What job is that? You know, I don't need this staircase anymore. They have the corner one that gets them to the top. Well, actually, gets them to the top, but they can't re-enter the fort. So I guess this one is... Actually, we walled this one off. You have main line access to it. Oh my god. That's a staircase that goes down. There is no up staircase. Stop thinking about that for a moment. Why? Why saving screen? Thank you very much, Hector.
For the pile.
Much appreciated. Doo-doo-doo. And these are for... Oh. Actually, it's an archery range. That's what that is, an archery range. And it belongs to the Emeralds of Mirroring. Furniture. I'm sorry, military. Weapon rack. Armor stands. Welcome back. Staircase going down. I think I'll store ammunition down there. Doo-doo. Yeah, you're welcome to eradicate monsters. Bottom floor. I guess this little ledge gets to live there forever. Fuck you. Oh, we've dug many things. Many things indeed. It's gonna be such a cool building. You're playing a dangerous game, my friend, but you're doing it the only smart dwarf I've seen do this so far. Now, hold on now. If I tell you not to dig out any of this and you just do the outer perimeter, the whole floor should collapse, right? Hell yeah. Meeting area, and that extends up. Meeting area. Damn it. How do you do a 2-level meeting area? What's going on, Krath? Want this to be an inn/tavern. I guess we'll just have it be the same one. The Tin Onions Tavern. Yeah. Yeah, this is such a cool goddamn room. Alias, what's going on? Thank you for that raid. How you doing? What were you doing? So give Alias a shout out. All right. So this is such a cool goddamn place right here. The idea is we're gonna have like maybe we'll do upstairs is eating and downstairs is the party. Like this could be the dance floor and people could play instruments, and then up here, you know, seating for food, and it could ring around the outside. You could look down at people having a good time. That just seems pretty neat. Let me know when you're at your keyboard and not seeing an advertisement, Alias. I gotta give you a tour. A tour. We'll put a chest in the corner here and a chest in the corner here. Chest in here. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a chest in here as well. All right. Anyway, everyone here knows Alias, and if somehow you don't, I realized we had a raid earlier today, and if you're still here from that raid, Alias is awesome. I hang out with him every Sunday, along with Krath and Super Hobbit. We do Sunday Fun Day shenanigans, play a lot of multiplayer fun stuff. And just in general, Alias is a cool guy. I'm also doing a a pass-around fort with Alias and Krath. This is not that fort. But let me show you my fort. Let me show you my cool fort. Alright, here we have a nice river crossing by in the front. This is the remnants of what was our starting area fort. But here's the main entrance, right? It is a sloped ramp that you could roll your cart down all the way until you get down here. This is... I just realized that somebody destroyed our trading depot. The entire trading depot was missing. How long has that been happening? This door's been quite beat up. Same thing with this one. Man, a lot of tantrums have happened in this space. That's rough. No wonder I've been confused when I look at this area. I didn't notice it's been invisible to my eyes. God damn it. This is top priority, people. Let's get the trading depot done. Anyway, you ride in with your wagon, right? You come in here, you turn, you park your wagon. All of our trade goods are here in this massive area. Way too big for... I always overestimate this. And, you know, they bring out the trade goods. We trade. But say you're an invading force. You're not friendly, right? We pull this lever. This wall turns into a wall as opposed to a ramp. And you can't get in here anymore, so you have to turn this way. These are fortified walls with arrow slits. And my Marks dwarves are training over here. So as you're walking past here, they're going to be shooting at you. But also they could pull this lever. If they pull that lever, you drop down into this one. At which point they could pull this lever, which drops you down into work in progress, but eventually this is going to be several Z levels down, and you'll fall into a pit. And we'll come back to this pit. This is the arena, we call it. This is where fun fights are going to happen. All of our prisoners of war and monsters will be down there. But say we don't pull that, or you make it past. So you make it past there. This ramp takes you down, down, down. You make a turn, down one more time, and this is going to be where the rest of the military is training. All kinds of squads will be training in here, and all of these walls will of course be fortifications that people could shoot their arrows through. And if you make it all the way around, the first door you're going to encounter, I haven't actually opened this up yet, I might as well open those doors. The first available doors are going to be to the military, who will have another Z level up for bedrooms and stuff as well. But point being, if you make it through here while you're being pelted with arrows, we're going to fill this with traps. You're met with the military. I'll also have some traps along the other pathways as well. So to keep on going, you make it to the central staircase. That takes you up. Over here's the hospital. Don't worry about over there yet. Take the stairs up another level. You make it to food production, food storage. Go up another level. We have a tavern coming together over here, a food area here. This is going to be an inn. All of this links back around to our economy stuff. These are some bedrooms. But yeah. Been getting real elaborate with, like, Z-level stuff. A lot of ramps, a lot of open air. I gotta make a graveyard. Kind of keep forgetting about that. Maybe here in Z-level 3. Or 2. We'll do the graveyard here. Dig out a little spot. We'll go left. Do do do. Do do do. The halls of the dead. I think it might be fun to do columns in here as well, or make it like a fun shape. Do 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 do. Ba da ba. It's kind of like a guy with his hands up. We'll put someone really important in there. And if we ever need to, we could also, like, kind of split off from the arms for other important graves. But I think this is where we'll start entombing folk. Thinking about how we entomb folk, though. Let's think about it. Just like kind of huck tombstones on the floor? Not tombstones, coffins on the floor. It is like a mausoleum. Kind of like the idea of maybe continuing this every two is a column pattern. It's kind of fun. We're at 58 people. I think we also need just kind of another area for bedrooms. Yeah, we'll do this. Nice hallway with a bunch of 3x3 rooms. You know what? Let's just do this. Boop. 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 Ah, I booped too close to the sun. Just like that. Do 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 do. I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Bunch of new bedrooms here. There we are. Unlike how I normally do this, where I consolidate all the bedrooms in one spot, I think it'll be fun to... Oh! Yes! They're playing the good song! So yeah, this is the dance hall down here. God damn it. Ooh, a peasant! We have a competent dancer for a peasant over here. But it would be better if we put Booch Magooch because they're a speaker and a dancer. You're no longer a woodcutter. You're the tavern keeper slash you're my performer, actually. My tavern keeper, on the other hand. Proficient conversationalist. Skilled intimidator, competent persuader. I don't think we have any instruments. We really gotta trade for some instruments soon. Do we not have cages? Listen, we have less than 10 empty cages. Make cages. Nice Dwarven ballad next. What's fun is, like, these songs happen based on what's going on in the game. So the fact that this is happening, it means the tavern is popping off. People are enjoying the tavern. I don't think I've been making cups. I don't think we've been doing that. Yeah, we definitely have not been making wooden cups. God damn it. The amount of empty goblets available is less than 10. Make 10 if that is the case. That's what they've been doing. Like, the booze is right downstairs. We have a very efficient setup right now. I love this, though. Like, you come in to the tavern. This is like a dance floor slash hangout spot. I might put like a couple of tables along the outside edge. But you go up the ramp in the back, and it's a ring of seating, so you could look down into the party area. With space, like, on the ramp for, you know, fun socializing. God damn, it's a fast dog. They're working on the bedrooms. All right. That's another thing. We're making coffins. I don't think we're making slabs as needed. So anytime we have less than 10 rock slabs, make me 10 rock slabs. But it's time for coffins. Coffer rejected, not enclosed. Yeah, well, once the door's built. There, you happy? Undo. Oh, I fucking hate paint. Toulon goes there. Putting some ghosts to rest.
Hello.
What's going on, bad boy? How are you? I swear to God, if you end up putting the skeleton in the one next to the one he's resting in, I'm gonna lose my shit. Leaving ghosts on red. We're finally gonna get rid of our ghost problem. Needs add bell. Throwing a tantrum. Needs empty bag. Oh, bags. Make cloth bag. We have plenty of cloth. If we have less than 10 empty bags, make me 10 empty bags. So the tomb is coming together. Overall trade sentiments are tenuous at best. Oh god, we didn't finish the trade depot? Oh my god, I'm losing it, man. People keep on destroying the trade depot. The priority is high, please. My busted ass doors because people keep on throwing tantrums here. Can only assume that these slow walkers are bringing, yeah, the materials we need. Come on. The public transit system hasn't even come together yet. I want to do, like, mine carts. I would love to get some minecart railing going. Yeah, it's trade that's falling apart. Come on. Build it. Here he comes. There we go. Let's move some finished good bins into position. Alright, they should be on their way. Oh, I missed them showing up. Broker! Get in here. I approve your request to live here to eradicate monsters. Our gem setter has created Idash S, a pyrite cabinet. Amazing. Good work making a cabinet. My broker's having a meal, you bastard. There they are. My broker's literally next door having their meal. There we go, trade. I'll buy a flask from you. Reindeer bowl. I'll buy an empty cage. I'll buy a couple of picks from you. Left gauntlet, right gauntlet, sure. Pigtail seeds. Seeds are actually kind of, enticing to me at the moment. Plum bark dye bag. Pigtail seeds. A dimple dye bag. Dimple cup spawn. Yes, dimple cup spawn. Some rock nuts. Seeds. I really hope they have some like musical instruments. Would be very nice. Buy a backpack. I'll buy the cheaper of the quivers. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna request they bring musical instruments with them next time. That's all I really want. I'll buy your cheap crutches. Buy a little cheese. I need to start, like, making cheese. Maybe I should buy more, because my bins are filled with very valuable stuff, and I don't want to just, like, click on 6 million things. That's why I do the bin system. I've opened the strait. A lot of trousers in this particular bin. Socks? Christ, how deep does this one go? So that's 4,000 trade value, which is just a bit much. 2,500. That's fine. We'll buy a couple of expensive things to make up for it. Like, this is a musical instruments piece. I'll buy it. Scroll rollers. I don't know what those are, but maybe that's important. A splint. Why not? Our hospital needs things. I'll buy all the meat you have, all the fish you have. I'll buy your capers. Both anvils. You know what? I'm gonna buy most of the bags, like the empties. Cat leather, don't think about that one. If it's seeds, I want it. Or mushroom spawn, I want it. Sure, a training spear, why not? A steel spear. That'll be the last thing we grab, and then we'll just click on random things until we hit green. Trade, proceed. They seem very happy. That's good, because they were kind of pissed with me before, weren't they? Aren't they supposed to have the diplomacy thing happening right now? I'm a little concerned that I'm not seeing a diplomacy option popping up here. Giant bat is fighting. That's probably down in the caves. Yeah. I was really hoping for that diplomacy so I could request musical instruments. Oh, we have an unpastured bunny rabbit. Alright, I think 4 on my hotkey bar is going to be the farm, right? Here we go, right here. Alright, who's not currently pastured, goddammit? Troglodyte baby, Rutherers, Giralthas, lots of troglodytes. I have so many things in cages. Here we go. These animals are the ones we need to make sure are put away, right? Put a floor here. Guess we can't yet because it's inaccessible. Of course. Do. Bridge. Builds a lever here. I feel like we built this specifically so we could have access to water for water-based projects. And accidentally put this here so that we don't have access to it anymore. Defeating the whole purpose. So we want to probably put this wall up after we make a new place for water to flow. But at least now we have the option, right? Oh yeah, we also had new bedrooms coming together. God damn, so many doors are getting busted up, man. But you can see we're slowly moving to the left in terms of happiness. We're turning this around. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Furniture. I guess for now we'll put this together so people have places to sleep. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of breaking this up into a bunch of little rooms. Like, we'll designate it first off as an inn. Dormitory. If I go to meeting area. I want this to be this tavern's inn. So we'll say meeting area. Or could I do it as a dormitory first, and then say it belongs to it? Let's find out. Explore this menu a little bit, right? Yeah, this belongs to the tin of onions. Alright, we got the desired goblets. Boo-doo-boo. Like, we can make it, like, semi-private rooms. I made a boo-boo! Destroy that wall! Guess the tavern keeper kind of needs his own little space, right? It's only fair. Nice. Look, they're having a little dance! They're doing like a square dance! Yeah, look at them go! Dum ba dum bum 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 bum. And if people were up here watching, they could have looked down and saw. Very nice. Little bedroom there for you. Table there, table there. Chair there, chair there. And a door there. And a door there. So this is your office. Baron Consort? Uh-oh. Fancy people are showing up. Boof Magooch, our performer. That's your bedroom. But also, who did I put in charge of the tavern? Kadal. Kadal's our tavern keeper. Boo, boo, doo, boo, boo, boo. This belongs to Boof. An office, a dining hall, and of course, a bedroom. Keep you close to your jobs. Out of construction, furniture, bed. Putting the bed in the first corner that becomes available. That's not a weird corner. There we go. Yeah, slap a chest at the end of your bed. Chair. Alright, so. This is Kadal's meeting area. Tavern keeper. And then your office. And your dining. No, wait, your bed, your bed. Damn it. Bedroom, bedroom. So this one right here is where you're eating your meals. Sorry. Not an office. Not a dining hall. Perfect. This is where we're gonna store ammunition. Definitely don't have enough doors for these rooms we just made earlier. That's all right. Just so long as they turn into bedrooms eventually. Oh, that moth is back. No, come on, I'm in the middle of doing some multi-painting. Sorry, I saw Bad Boy said, So I know that's a half an hour ago, but my brain has been in deep dwarf land for a little while now. Bay Boy Zed. Sorry about that. Bay Boy Zed. I know. I said, like, I thought I saw a bad boy, and I'm just now realizing you said Bay earlier, and I'm like, oh shit, that was like a half an hour ago. But are you a bad boy? Alright, so new bedrooms are made. Oh. We are getting very perilously close to the danger number where raids will start happening. How's the stream with this game? Normally, I stream like 3 or 4 things in a day, because I stream for like 8-ish hours, but today I've accidentally streamed this for 9 uninterrupted hours. It's just been this fort for 9 hours, but I'm very happy with it. The flow of it is, when you arrive, you take a long ramp down, and if you're a trader, you make a right, park here. All the trade goods are stored in this area, so it's all ready for trading. The broker and the manager and everything are hanging out here. These are their rooms and offices on both floors. So they're always at the beck and call of the trades. If you're an enemy, we pull this lever, and this wall becomes a wall. And so you make a turn. And this is our first major event. This lever opens this trapdoor, which drops you down into a airlock. And then the second lever will open up, and you drop into... It's not done yet, but eventually this will drop 4 Z levels down into an arena where we're going to try and capture and house monsters that you'll have to fight. The trade is stored in the balls. I heard it is the game in general. I heard... Oh, the game in general! I heard it's a classic. This game, every, like, town builder or management game is directly influenced by this. Like, RimWorlds, the developer has said it, like someone else told me earlier. The developer of RimWorld straight up said, like, our game is Dwarf Fortress in space. Like, all games that are like Dwarf Fortress are very much inspired by Dwarf Fortress. Did I try Factorio? Yes. At some point I will do a Factorio run on stream. I've never really committed to an on-stream Factorio run. But it's on my list. I do like automation games. I love the sounds chat makes when I play automation games. But anyway, some of the invading army will drop into an arena that I want to hope to fill with monsters. Anyone who makes it past this, at this point, will start filling up with traps. It ramps down again. We'll have a trap-filled corridor here. Ramps down. All of this is going to be traps all the way around. And then all of this wall will be fortified wall. And we'll have a standing army in this room that will just be shooting crossbows through the walls. Or bows through the walls. Either one. That reminds me, I need to put a floor here. And I also need to... I need to smooth these walls out so we could turn them into fortifications. They flood in. I'm surprised there aren't many streaming this. It comes and goes. Like, this game's been developed for like 20 plus years at this point. And so occasionally an update happens and a bunch of people will be streaming it, and then it kind of calms down. There are definitely, like, people that this is what they do. Like, Blind IRL pretty much exclusively streams Dwarf Fortress. Not exclusively, but kind of exclusive. Almost exclusive. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Ba ba ma da ba ba do 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 do. Age of Empires 2 and StarCraft 1 are pretty popular on Twitch. That's a fair point. I don't know. Like, sometimes you'll look at Dwarf Fortress and it has thousands and thousands of thousands. Other times you look at it and it's just, you know, sub 100. Just a couple of people like me streaming it. Ba ba do do do. Have a good. Oh my god! If Nara's going to bed, yep, it's after 2. I have fallen deep into the addiction hole with this one, didn't I? God damn it. Fine, fine. Staircase. What's for dinner? I got some chicken and cheese burgers from Costco. I can't remember exactly their brand and everything, but they are delicious. It's caramelized onions and cheddar chicken burgers. And I picked those up last time I was at Costco. So those should be pretty good. There, that should solve my staircase dilemma. Because I kind of want to, like, make this room where all the rest of my military trains. God damn it, they did it again. I'm gonna have so many weird little gaps. You know what? That's it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do... Some of you may not survive style hollowing out this place. Not everyone's gonna come home from this one. We're doing the spicy style. 'Cause I'm getting tired of how fucked they're doing this. They're doing such bad jobs. Alright, they're opting to do the bottom floor first, which is smart. It'll keep casualties. You stupid bastards! I didn't anticipate that mistake. Ooh. God damn you. I don't know how this is staying afloat at the moment. It's held up by nothing. Last one across. Gadoosh. Oh my god, it blew through the floor to the cavern below. Oh my god, that's a huge hole now. Seriously injured. Oh man, I don't know about how we're... He's stuck in a tree. Alright, we want to teleport. Gooey teleport. Alright, I want to teleport him. To not be stuck in a tree, because the dwarves are stupid. There we go, he could be here. He's still seriously injured, but at least he's here. But we did it! For the most part, there's like a ring of tiles out there. But we just collapsed the entire floor down through the cavern layer. That was amazing. I've never done that before. Only one person almost died. Not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Let's go ahead and seal that up. I didn't think it would crack through to another strata entirely. Are you telling me I'm out of floor material? That can't be right. I have so many blocks, man. Floor, select material. No way. Oh no, you're not gonna make it out of iron bars, are you? Cancels because of pathfinding. No, it's not bars, it's block. Yeah, we have shale block, claystone blocks, limestone block. Yeah, we got so many. We're good. We're good. We are good. Alright, I need to wait until they have, you know, pathing available. Use closest material, please. I'm lazy. This moth just keeps on flying by. I'm your liaison. Oh my god, finally. Next year I want instruments. Musical instruments. That's what I want from you. Bring them all. Every dumb instrument that I can never figure out how to build, bring them to me. I would also not say no if you were to bring sand. Oh my god, the magic update will be the only update I care about. My favorite thing in pretty much every video game is magic. I'm always a wizard. I always like doing wizard things. I love magic. So that update will be very good. Very important to me. I will do all the magic. Are you watching Witch Hat Atelier? Hell yeah, I am. I've read the manga even. They're doing a great job adapting it. Bring some crossbows, some maces, some short swords. Bring leather armor. That's it. They want amulets next year? The fish dissector Lor Udaladen has revealed the presence of the Long Desert to the Marks Dwarf. Zulban, why would... Don't tell him about our treasures. I gotta make, like, a place for our... A Sensei of a Bookworm? I've seen the first, like, what, 3, 4 seasons? I need to watch the new season. Whichever season started most recently, I need to watch. Yeah. Are we making art? Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't actually know what my whole thing is. You only got here recently, right? I need to show you what's going on in here. What happened here is I collapsed. You can actually see the shape of this floor down below. I dropped several stories worth of floor straight down, and it hit so hard it blew through the ground and caved into... It caved into the cavern section below. Yeah, I was making a floor because we need a floor here. This is the arena. The plan here... Yeah, I'll bring you on the tour one more time, one more tour. Say you're an invading army, right? Like, this is all fairly worthless to you, and we're gonna be shoring this up in different ways soon anyway, but like, most of this is gonna go away. None of this is important. But you trundle in, or if you're a trader, the distinction happens when you make it down to the bottom of the ramp. If you're a trader, you make a right, and we have our broker and our manager and our bookkeeper all have offices and bedrooms nearby. This is all of our finished goods. We trade here. If you're a bad guy, we pull the lever, door closes, you make our left, and you head this way. This lever opens the first trapdoor, which is an airlock. This lever opens the second trapdoor, which opens into the open air. And you drop down to here. Anyone who doesn't go into the trap pit. Also, we have archers here training. They'll be shooting you through these little slits as you're making your way through. And I keep them here, that way, you know, there's someone to work the levers for us. Anyway, you keep going, down some more ramps, make a turn. We're gonna have traps all throughout these hallways. The rest of the military is gonna be training here. And all these are fortifications, so we'll be shooting you. We'll have bolt guns all along the edges. And if you make it, whatever survivors are left to get to deal with, you know, the military will be popping through here. Boo, boo, boo. So you're fighting the military. Otherwise, if you're a welcome adventurer or someone else, you make it to the main thoroughfare stairs, where you can come and visit our hospital if you're injured, We have food storage and food preparation all going on here. And then up here, we've got a meal hall. This is a tavern. This is the bottom floor of the tavern. And you dance and hang out here, listen to music. But on the second floor, this is where you enjoy your meal looking down on the dance floor. Our performer and our tavern keeper have their offices and homes here. This all links up to, if we go back up to the trade area, the finished goods are made here, so they just bring them up. Below them, this is where we store the raw materials. I have more storage being planned. Yeah, we haven't put the traps down yet. We're getting ready for traps. The big trap, though, is you may be wondering about all these doors. This one takes you to all the different cavern levels. I want to trap all the forgotten beasts that show up in the arena. That way, if you are... That's why there's an airlock. Like, if we drop you through the floor, you get to hang out with whatever forgotten beasts we capture. So down here we have, like, opened up cavern access to the first 2 cavern layers. And now we'll make sure we finish. Oh, damn. I actually need to go like this. And there, that'll get us to the 3rd cavern layer. So all the cavern layers. A ghostly Marks Dwarf. Have you not been put to goddamn rest? We need more. No coffins. All right. Anyway, it's 2:30 in the morning. I still have to have dinner. I gotta butcher more animals. It's getting a little out of hand in the pen down here. Let's just make sure all of our animals are appropriately put away. Giant cave swallow. Yeah. Anyway, we've been playing Dwarf Fortress for 9 hours today. This fort is coming along. You do have some cages. Oh, yes. The cave traps have been... When we had, like, surface access to food and stuff, we had a lot of problems with giant rats. And so, a lot of caves up there. A lot of cages up there.